Hi guys, welcome to another video of a day in my life in Kara's reality. I've actually been planning this video for a couple of weeks. I'm really excited to be sharing my 2026 vision board with you. It is officially January 1st at the time of this recording. This is my first time really taking it seriously, and I think the plan that I know the plan that I have is going to make this vision board come to life. And I'm hoping to give you guys some tips and tricks so that you can make your own vision board and make it come true. Let's get into it. I fixed the exposure a bit because I was looking a bit scary, Twilighty. January 1st at 1:27 in the morning. Sorry. And no, I do not have gray hair. It is literally glitter. I'm going to be washing this out when I'm done recording this video. But here is my vision board. So to get started, you need a board or something to stick your inspiration images onto. And so for this year, I got a Chanel shopping bag. And I didn't just get one, I got two. Technically on accident, because I made bids on Poshmark for these used bags, and then they accepted both, and I could have canceled the other. That's okay, because I ended up needing space for both from all of my goals. Here is the vision boards. Let's dive into the details. This bag, I was really excited for getting, well, not only because it's Chanel, but also this one has this flower on it. How pretty. I love this. And the reason I really wanted this one with the flower is because my central quote for the year in the center here is give yourself time to bloom, along with the flower. And you need to have a central quote on your vision board, or whatever your goal is, theme is for the year. That's number one. Number two, you get all of your images printed for cheap at Walmart Photo Center or CVS. I did Walmart, pay online. It is so easy. And on top of that, if you don't want to order a whole bag and spend money like that, like I did, then just buy a giant board at Walmart while you're there. And then also either some tape or like the sticky Elmer's glue. That's all you need. It is so easy. Also, the best place to find your inspiration pictures is Pinterest. And when searching for your inspiration pictures, you want to be able to quite literally envision yourself. So for example, with these fitness ones here, you can't see the girl's face at all. But guess what? In the photos from the back, I guess you can't see from that one, but this one here, she has long, dark black hair put up into a ponytail. Who also has long, dark black hair? So I am quite literally trying to visualize myself. I did that on purpose so that I could imagine that's me. You really want your vision board to visually be so specific. You're quantum leaping into the newer, improved, better version that you are wanting to be today. Vision boards kind of works like your language. It's not very effective when you use future tense, like one day I'll be a more consistent person, or one day I'll be in shape, or no, because that in itself is a form of procrastination. And how do I know this? Because I am the procrastination queen. So stop being fucking lazy. You should use present tense language for what you want. Do the same thing with your vision board. It just makes sense. Vision boards is just a visual reminder to tell you to keep working. They basically only work after you've put in the work. And I am so excited to be proving that to you guys this year. This is my first time doing it. And I do have to give credit where due. I was deeply inspired by Amber Scholl, so I decided to do it, and now I'm sharing it with you. Let's get into the details of my own vision boards. So I had to divide it into two because there wasn't enough space, but this is the summary of everything. So of course the central quote and flower. One of the first things I thought of, especially since I moved into my new apartment, I really want a clean space. I saw this quote that your living space is literally a reflection of your mental state. Since I moved into this brand new apartment, new energy, I made this something really important to me. Plus I think it's wifey, but I have this clean closet, vacuuming, this lady hanging up clothing to dry. I just like that she has the dark hair, and then the pink stuff because I love that cleaning solution. So me really prioritizing my environment and keeping it in a neat, tidy way that is pleasant for me, brings me peace, calmness of mind, is something that I am prioritizing. I think it's pretty well known that a lot of hot bitches are a bit messy. Not all, but I feel like that seems to be kind of a theme in today's day and age. And on the bottom here are these girls with amazing physiques, muscular and fit, which is what I want to get back to. And then also this healthy balanced meal. I want to learn how to cycle sync so that I can better improve my diet and exercise routines to match what I'm feeling hormonally. I want to be more consistent at the gym. I've actually been doing very well on that since getting a gym membership again. I have been hitting, well, besides today, because I was working, I had to take off my watch. I don't know what I hit at my New Year's Eve gig. Before I started working, it was over 6,000 steps. But my daily goal is to hit 10,000 steps per day minimum. And I'm saying that as a minimum because if I go back to serving at a pool, my daily average steps for when I work at a pool as a server here in Vegas is usually between 25 and 30,000 steps per day. So more than double 10,000. And I don't want to be dying on the job. So that is why I am trying to build that back up again for pool season. Along pool season and career, up in this corner, I have this bartending aesthetic. I want to add bartending as a skill to my resume. I've never really done it officially before. Like I'll do it randomly for brands. Like they're like, oh, here's a bottle of Hennessy, a bunch of mixers, give it out to people. I want to learn real bartending. I think that is a skill that is useful. I think I will enjoy it since I like to use my hands. For example, I like doing makeup, things with my hands, stuff like this, craftiness. And so that is a professional skill that I'm going to learn one way or another in 2026. On this other corner here, I have a big photo that says 10K. I want to hit 10K subscribers on both Instagram and YouTube. Maybe TikTok, but I'm not the biggest fan of TikTok because I'm trying to ease off of extreme short form content because it messes with your dopamine highs and your attention span. So that's why I'm leaning more towards Instagram and YouTube now. I just like this creative director photo. It'd be cool if I did it. It's like social media management. Whatever, it's just up in the air. And then these girls working on content. This was a TikTok of mine that did very well, had 1,400 likes. I made sure to print that out. And then the very bottom quote here says, your task is simply to become fully yourself in this life. Only you can know what that means for you. And I thought my room was on fire for a second. I have some candles lit. 2025 was a lot of resistance and endurance. I am going to have 2 parts of 2025 video up in review, probably after this one, where I go over the bad and the good of 2025. And you know, the bad was quite difficult. So just really becoming fully myself for myself, I think it's going to be really, really special this year, and I'm looking forward to it. This one is so specific, this vision board. This here is all my finances goals. So in the center of this one, debt free. My debt is paid. I got close to it this year where I paid off 4 of my debts. I now just have car payment, which I want to get down to $13,000 for my new car. My old car, I basically almost have it paid off. It's literally only $500 left or something, but I want that finished early this year, 2026. And because I'll have half of my new car paid off, this resolved, my credit score will improve. We'll only have student loan debt, and the interest rate isn't high. The monthly is honestly not that high, so I'm going to leave that one on a recurring payment to help with this. And then in 2 of my different bank accounts, I want 10K saved up. Yeah, actually, I think at one point I did hit that amongst my accounts, and I photoshopped. Get so specific with your goals, especially if it's financial. Literally, I went in and photoshopped it myself. Literally photoshopped. You can see where I drew in lines. Photoshop this shit to be exactly what you want. If you have such clarity and direction, I think it's going to happen. Next year when I'm doing a review of my 2026, I'm going to prove that to be right. So you might as well do it with me. This is a new business launch photo where it's like makeup artistry because I love makeup. Yes, I do think I'll be doing more photography and makeup, but making it an official business that I live off of, I don't know about that, but it's always worth a shot. I have some more quotes here. So this one says, learn who you are, unlearn who they told you to be. And I think that's really important for me because I went from living with my parents my whole life to living with roommates to living kind of with my parents again and then moving straight in with my boyfriend. And now this is like finally my official place. I mean, it's good to have good influence. I will say I've had good influence, but I do want to find myself for myself. This other quote says, you will recognize your own path when you come upon it because you will suddenly have all the energy and imagination you will ever need. And I feel like that's been coming true because, for starters, one, me being like, I'm just gonna finally do the YouTube channel. I remember being a teenager, watching Amber Show, Jaclyn Hill, Jeffree Star. I enjoyed it so much. I'm gonna do it myself. Yeah, goosh. Yay, I love you. Bye. I think that just shows me and my man and the cats. Now up here, it seems a bit cray-cray, but listen. I am teaching myself and learning how to sew. I'm starting out with a puffed quilt. I'll be posting the video here once I do have it done. It'll probably take me a little bit of time. My first time sewing on my own. Actually, when I am good enough at sewing, I want this sewing machine, this other one here. I also want to get into arts and crafts. This Christian Louboutin heels that say sex on it. I could just get some black pointed shoes, find the lettering, hot glue it on or sew it on something, paint the bottom of the shoes red, and have my own sex heels. These are wonderful. Or maybe I make it pink and wear it with my honey birdette. Oh, y'all follow the IG for those future pics. Sewing studio aesthetic. So helpful and nice to know how to sew your own clothing. I want to recreate this Kim Kardashian look from the Met Gala, the wet dress. I'm pretty sure I could do it after some practice. Then this would be the most skilled projects, but this kind of angel wing bedazzled top, I want it. And then again, one more reminder, this vision board of yours will only work if you work. That is my 2026 vision board. Tell me what you're gonna add on yours. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching and Happy New Year's. Maybe happy good night or good morning or afternoon wherever you're watching this. But I am now going to go and wash this stuff out of my hair and off my face and go to bed. Bye. I just realized how insane I probably look right now filming a YouTube about my vision boards, but this is like the point of view.